Today, I'm going to react live to one of my favorite Nebraska transfer portal additions, shutdown cornerback Jamir Conn transferring in from Southern Illinois. And we're going to go over the best of the best from his sophomore college highlights. And we're going to see what we have in store for the next 2 to 3 years as a Nebraska black shirt. So really quick, this is a fun film reaction. If you're excited to see what Jamir Conn has in store, I know I am. Hit that like button. Also, if you're a diehard Nebraska fan and you're unsubscribed, it would help me a lot and it takes 2 seconds. Please hit that subscribe button for daily Husker football content, film reviews just like this, breaking news coverage, recruiting updates, and so much more. Once again, please hit that subscribe button. It would help me out greatly. But without further ado, let's get into it. Going over this film reaction, reacting live to Jamir Conn, one of my favorite players Nebraska got in the transfer portal. This guy is coming in from Southern Illinois with 2 years of eligibility left, has a redshirt year in there as well. This year for Southern Illinois, had 60 tackles, 4 passes defended, and overall was one of the best corners in all of FCS football, 6 foot tall, 180 pounds. I think a lot of people have been questioning this addition. Is this guy really as good as a lot of people are hyping up to be? I think he is. Let's get things going with his film review. As you're about to see in his film, he's an incredibly physical corner, but he has some nice traits to him. He's incredibly fast. He's shifty. He's a good tackler. Man, look at that. Very rarely do we have corners who can make open field tackles. He can lay the boom on you, but he's also, again, he can guard just about anybody as well. They're true man-to-man, really, really good rep. Again, he's physical, dude. And a lot of times when we're talking about corners, it's either you're a good tackler and you're bad in coverage, or you're good in coverage but you're a bad tackler. Usually it's not both. Jamir Conn is a blend of both where, again, he can tackle, but he's also shut down. He is incredibly fast. He runs a 4.4. He's very shifty, very good in man coverage. He has good instincts. Like, he's a complete riser in this process. He was a late bloomer. He should have had some more interest coming out of high school, and he just dominated at Southern Illinois. So once again, at that corner spot, a physical once again, very good coverage in there in man. Should be mentioned, when he entered the transfer portal, he was originally committed to James Madison, but he went to Lee Summit North, which is in Missouri, where Jamar Mosey was the head coach at. Jamar Mosey, of course, now with Nebraska, and that's why he flipped over from JMU to the Huskers. But very physical once again, good tackle in open field. Took a little bit to bring him down, but he got there. Now playing press coverage. I'm not sure what happened there, man, but that was physical. He does not shy away from contact. A lot of corners that don't like tackling. He likes tackling, absolutely. Once again, very, very physical. Now, at the power 4 level, he has to be a little bit concerned about being too physical, too handsy, because these refs, they will call that. All right, a lot of times in FCS ball and Division II ball, they'll let you get away with that. They'll let you be physical. In Power 4, especially in the Big Ten, as we've seen, refs are just dying for Nebraska to commit a pass interference because they'll throw that flag the second they do. So Jamir Conn has to be a little bit worried about that in the future. But again, very physical cornerback. That's what I like about him. Let's see what we got for the rest of this stuff. Looking at him, once again, press coverage. Man-to-man. Good speed once again. Good balls. That's a hard play there by a corner to make that adjustment and not commit a PI and get back to it. Yeah, again, he's a little handsy, right? Like, that might be something he needs to work on. He's physical to a fault sometimes. He's too physical. Again, he can get away with that at FCS ball. Probably won't get away with that in the Big Ten level. You just got to make sure you aren't being too handsy at the wrong time. Once again, press coverage there. Man-to-man. They just continue to run man-to-man. So, again, he is very, very good in man coverage. We haven't seen a lot of Nebraska corners good in man. Like, Sear Wright's good in man. Tommy was good in man. Besides that, nobody else. He is a very good man coverage corner. You can teach zone. It's hard to teach man coverage because a lot of times, it's just an instinct. That's a hard play. It's a hard play. A lot of people will not give that rep as much love as it deserves. I want to go back to that rep. A lot of people who don't know the corner spot will not give that rep as much love as it deserves. This is a very hard play. That's a double move on man coverage with no safety support. 9 times out of 10, the corner gets beat there. Okay. And with his speed, with his athleticism, he gets back in that play, forces the PBU at the last second. That is a hard play from Jamir Conn, man. Incredible in man coverage. Once again, good tackle there in open field. Does not need an extra person there playing against South Dakota. Our friends over there, the Coyotes. Good, great tackle once again. Good job to go back to the football. This is just primarily man. So there's not any zone coverage in here. That's a little concerning. He might have to, adapt to zone coverage because Nebraska does do a lot of cover 2, cover 3. But no, the fact that he's good at man, that is a huge, huge weapon. There's a little bit of zone coverage. That was a little cover 2. That's a huge weapon, though, in Big Ten play. Because sometimes, when you're playing against these big time wide receivers, you just want to shut down their best guy. And you run man. Jamir, Conn, you could trust him to pretty much cover anybody, at least at the FCS level. And again, he's playing against BYU in these highlights. So he's played against Power 4 talent, and he's played at a high level. Again, this is a BYU wide receiver, Power 4 wide receiver. Look at that. Very physical once again. So he's experienced playing against some good teams. Zone coverage, bang. Good tackle in open field. All right, guys, let's talk about Jamir Conn and his future and just kind of recap what we just saw, what you can expect from him next year. So Jamir Conn, 2 years of eligibility left, plays a true freshman at Southern Illinois because he was so good, and then played, of course, last year as a sophomore. 60 tackles, 6 passes defended overall, was one of the best corners in the country. I really like Jamir Conn. He's physical. He's good at man coverage. He's a solid tackler. He's very, very speedy. I truly believe he has some NFL traits that some scouts are really going to like. It will be a hard adjustment for him, right? Going from the FCS football to the Power 4 ranks. But we've seen Nebraska take some really good FCS corners in the past and have them be successful. I'm not worried about him playing in FCS. Okay, for all that I care, you need to be productive. That's the only thing I care about. If you're productive, you put up stats, you dominate your level of competition. I want you to play Nebraska. And he played against some good talent at FCS. Like, he played the Dakotas. The Dakotas are good. The Dakotas constantly beat some Power 4 opponents. He played BYU. That's a Big 12 team. So he has experience playing against, some power teams. He's played well against them. I think he's going to be in the mix right away in this secondary. Again, this secondary is wide open. Wide open. It's an open competition from now to August. I think Jamir Conn really could play pretty much anywhere on this defense. I like him at corner. I was thinking going into this that I liked him at nickel, but he's so good of a boundary corner and man-to-man that I like him on the outside. I like him, kind of alongside Sear Wright. So I don't think he's going to play rover. He should not play safety. I like him at corner, and I really, really like his upside. We'll be interesting to see if he starts next year or if he's in the mix. It also should be noted, if things go bad and maybe he's, struggling to transition, you can redshirt him and still have 2 years left. So, all right, guys, that's the reaction with Jamir Conn. I like this prospect a lot. Let me know your thoughts down below about Jamir Conn and what we just watched. Let me know in the comment section. Hey, if you made this fun of the video, hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, it's going to be great. Go, Rhule. See you in the next one.